Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, so far, Matt, he has been one of the most dominating pitchers in the game. All you got to do is look at that ERA. Low ones, you just don't see that. He's able to get you out so many different ways. Striking guys out, ground balls, pop flies. I'm looking forward to another great performance in this game.
In now is John Jay, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, their bats have just gone cold. There's no other way to put it. I mean, the last 3 or 4 games, they've really struggled to score runs. I'm interested in seeing how do they turn that around in this game, because the nucleus of this club and this lineup, they should be scoring runs.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jason Hayward comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Right side. Pedroia is able to get there. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Batting third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So striding in, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, how often do you see this? The reigning Cy Young Award winner facing the reigning MVP. This is a cool matchup.
2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. John Lester will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
At the plate, Bryce Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Bryce Anderson.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Liner toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with a single. This is the recipe you want.
Bogart.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled back. One on its way from Lester. In for strike 2.
When you have a guy throwing a sinker and a changeup, the whole key to hitting is make him get the ball up. They're going to try to keep it on the same plane, but if he's not keeping it below the knees, he's going to be in trouble. Just make him get it up.
And this one gets away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble, and you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Another hit in the inning. The second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Stepping up to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Now the first pitch here from Lester. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a looper to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Still no score. Stride. Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Another try at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Castillo is under it. 1 out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Here's Javier Baez. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it. He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Dustin Pedroia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home. He'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Here's Chris Young looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Now in the box, Rusney Castillo. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. For Young, it's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. Now Lester's 0-1. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
He's set. Here it comes. Jared Saltalamacchia stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Oh, 1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Digging in now, Addison Russell. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready now, Jamal Weeks. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Here he comes again. 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've played 2.5. No score on MLB Network. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Anderson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Anderson.
First offering on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Bryce Anderson is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look? Hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez.
Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Striding in once again, John Jay to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Jason Hayward will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, I don't know if that was a great take or he was just flat out fooled, because that curveball was really close. What a great pitch with 2 strikes.
There to take it is Castillo when he makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Very weakly on the ground.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out with the man at first. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Jake Lamb. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 23.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Contreras is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Lamb is retired, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman number 15.
Ready for another chance. Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Well, there's an opposite field base hit right there. He's off to a great start here in April, and maybe that's why, because he's using the whole entire ballpark, the whole field.
Here's Chris Young as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that's swung on and missed as Young punches out, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Rusney Castillo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one. They lead it 1-0. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Now batting, Javier Baez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Javier Baez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Catcher Jared Saltalamacchia.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Ready for another shot now. Bryce Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Here it comes, 0-2. This one's down to third. One there on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now Lester's 0-1. Popped up. Weeks is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mookie Betts. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Weeks is there, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Addison Russell. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes. One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Well, this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Jemile Weeks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now is John Jay. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-1 on its way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Young is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Here's Hanley. We'll get us started here in the inning.
And not much to get excited about with just where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And this is fouled at the plate. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again, Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-2 now from Lester. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Contreras finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Lamb is retired. 2 down now.
Second baseman number 15.
Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lester has his target. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Cubs 0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Jason Hayward now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Squared that one up just a little late. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again a 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's in there for strike one. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Young. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Young waiting on the 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. Jay has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, left fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Ready for another shot now. Rusney Castillo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Sherrod Saltalamacchia.
Striding in once again, Jared Saltalamacchia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now Lester's 0-1. And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Digging in once again.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he misses there, 1-2. On the ground towards second. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 9.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Here's Javier Baez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Ramirez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for the Cubs.
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Now at the plate, Wilson controls. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Tyler Thornburg enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Tyler Thornburg.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to short. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Koji Uehara is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 19, Koji Uehara.
Digging in, Bryce Anderson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Anderson.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Schwarber ranging back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. One and one. Here it comes. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Hayward has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley.
Stepping into the box, Hanley Ramirez. His career numbers in this matchup, 1 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber ranging back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. In there, a base hit.
Well, the green monster comes into play. You don't see that many other places. I don't think any other place. That's the coolness of Fenway Park and the green monster. You get held to a single, but man, you hit a ball off the monster. You can tell everybody that one.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Looking up is Contreras, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Here's Addison Russell. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg. Hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. A reminder to stick around here after the game comes to an end here at Fenway, as we'll have post-game highlights at the conclusion of the broadcast. Striding into the box, Jamal Weeks. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped high in the air. Pedroia is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, John Jay.
Digging in, John Jay, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Pitch popped straight up. Thornburg just to the left of the mound, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
4-0 the score tonight. Rick Porcello notches his 3rd win of the year as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. John Lester is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Tyler Thornburg records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.